I'm lost for words. I am truly lost for words for what I've just seen. Wow. Wow. Look, I always try to be subjective when I talk about anything to do with VAR or the officiating. I always try to be subjective and see it from both sides. And I try to look at it from the finest detail to see that, you know what, I can see why they would give that, right? I try my best. Even for Sander Berg's handball against Forest, I was there like, well, it did touch his arm, but where else is his arm meant to be? But then you look at the handball that was not given for the Newcastle game against Sheffield United with Gordon. If you want to look that back up, that was not given. And then I look at the handball today. I don't even... Wow. I don't know what to say about that. I feel for the lads. I truly do. I truly feel for the lads today. For the first time this season, they've shown a level of character, a level of grit that we haven't seen enough this year. We're seeing a bit more of it. The last couple of away games, they've been showing more, but this is the first time that we've really been under the caution. We actually come back with some bite. You kind of felt like this season, once we go 1-0 down, once we go down in the game, game's over. That's kind of how it's gone this year. That as soon as we go down in the game, we're not coming back. That's pretty much how it's gone. And you kind of detach yourself a bit thinking, okay, well, the game's done now, probably not going to come back into it. Maybe at least try to make it competitive or something, because we haven't really done that once this year. Today we've not just done that, but once but twice. We deserved so much better than what we got today. And if my feelings towards this league can be epitomised by one game, it's that. That game of football, I'm going to use a quote-unquote football, that's not football. It's a bunch of pumped-up prefects from high school taking control of the sport and just having their way with it, pretty much. Making it all about them. And I must say this as well, this isn't me saying that the Premier League is corrupt or anything. I'm seeing some tweets, as I can understand, by Burnley fans saying that the league is corrupt, they're against Burnley. No, they're not against Burnley, they're just idiots. Next week, Aston Villa will have some awful decisions against them. The next week, it'll be someone else. The next week, we may have something go against. I mean, last week that happened, right? Liverpool, there was a goal that they scored, Gakpo, and a goal was ruled out for seemingly no reason. Two of them actually. The Salah offside, that shouldn't have really been took off in my opinion. Salah was not just pushed into that area, but in my opinion wasn't really blocking the shot. Would have had no chance anyway. And also the Gakpo goal. I mean, Taylor for a foul on, I think, Nunes. Incredibly soft. I barely could even see any contact. So last week we had some luck. And now we've had no luck. Next week it'll be someone else. And it's just my thoughts with the officials in this country, in the Premier League. I'm just so bored of it. I'm so bored of celebrating a goal and freaking out, thinking, will it even count? It's like that every single week. There's always a VAR. There's always a goal being ruled out. There's always something for a handball or not a handball, because we don't know what the handball rules even are, because it's always subjective. So you could have the two exact same handballs, but two different decisions because it's based on the person seeing it. It's not clear. I mean, I watched I listened to a podcast this morning. That's football. The podcast with Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer, and Michael Richards, right? And even Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer. This isn't me saying it. It's Alan Shearer. And if they're saying that they have no idea what the handball rules are, they've read the actual rules. It's a 10-minute read, a document of what silhouettes are and body positioning and all that. Even they don't know what's going on, then how do we? And how do the officials? This isn't football. And I've said online that I can't wait to get out of this league. Not because I don't want to be in the best league in the world with the most money and the highest stakes on the line, but I just want to watch a game of football and not have it be completely just taken over by these prefects. It's so boring. Last week we got lucky. Didn't really matter, we still lost. But this week this happens. It's just so stupid, man. And yeah, I can't wait to get out of this league. If we go down, I'll be happy. Because I just want to watch football, man, and not having to just watch this show. I'm bored of it. So that's just where my mind's at, really. And I've not even gone into detail about the situations, but I mean, our goal ruled out for Toll, their goal being given onside for being just in play. Okay. The red card for Sanderberg, of course, Sanderberg probably shouldn't have pulled his shirt. Okay, yellow card, sure. I mean, I think this week, but you know, I can see that. I'm not blaming the ref for that all too much, but if that happened in Championship, would it be given? No. What else is there? Oh God, the handball by Costa. I don't even know what to even say about that. Actually, I'm lost for words. Elijah Foster, by the way, incredible performance. I mean, he was top draw today. He deserved more than that. By far. Incredible performance of him. And Costa can just smash the ball with his left arm when he's in a one-on-one with Foster. Just hit it away from him, denying a goal scoring opportunity. But no, it can't be a foul. It can't be a red card because he's outside the box. Apparently, VAR can't do anything because it's outside the box. Never mind, it's a blatant red card if he blatantly hits the ball with his hand I'm so confused with this fucking sport. I don't know what the rules are. So Sanderberg's handball for touching his arm here is a handball, but someone just flicking it is not a handball because it's outside the box. I guess didn't result in a goal. I just don't know. And then there's their pen, which is just so weak. And people saying, yeah, but he touched him. It's a penalty. It's like, if that's a penalty and you are diving in the way that he did, which is so blatantly a dive and it's so theatrical, everyone knows, Aston Villa fans, everyone knows it's just a dive, which is normalised in football nowadays. And fair play to him. He's won his team the game. And, you know, if that's a penalty now, then it's just like, man, it's so bad, you know. But hey, he's won his team the 3 points, so, you know, fair play to him. But it's just like, really, we worked so hard to get back in the game. The lads worked their socks off. And we weren't perfect by any means defensively, but we actually gave ourselves a chance. And to lose a game out because of that, a penalty like that, so weak and so blatantly a dive, it's just like, I don't even know what we're doing here then. You know. I don't know. Yeah, the lads deserve better. Company coached a winning performance there. He absolutely did, in my opinion. Really did well on account, and I hope that we set up like that more at home. And not against, by the way, a team like Luton, who we are playing next week, which is an absolute must-win game. Not next week, in 2 weeks, because we got FA Cup. Oh God, we got Spurs next. Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I feel just so like disinterested. Because it's almost like even if we actually do have a good performance, it doesn't matter because the actual result is completely out of our hands. Yeah. I think we feel cheated right now. I don't want to go too far. It's not corruption because everyone gets poor decisions. Like Liverpool last week did against us, right? They had poor decisions against us that we benefited from. Unfortunately, we didn't make it count. So it doesn't feel like that. But it's just so poor. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. But the lads deserve better. And at least we showed something. That's the main thing. But man, see ya.